Get ready.
Hey Disney lovers, and welcome back to another Disney Plus UK video. This week I'm going to take you through my personal top 10 of the Disney originals, but first we have a couple of Marvel announcements. If you're new to the channel, thanks for joining us. We make Disney videos every Wednesday and geeky videos on a Monday, but lots of other random videos drop throughout the month, so make sure to click that subscription button and the notification bell to stay up to date. It has been made official that Falcon and the Winter Soldier have been delayed due to COVID-19 pandemic halt in production. It was supposed to have been released on Disney Plus in August, but is delayed. We can only imagine that WandaVision and Loki have also been affected by this delay. I know many of you have been waiting for these shows as you've been feeling like you've watched everything you want, but I do urge you to stick it out a little longer as your subscriptions will help the industry. How? Well, as it is a Disney Plus TV show, Disney won't be getting money from the box office take-ins or other companies purchasing showing rights. So the success of the show and any future projects would be measured by the continuing subscription. Just to clarify, we are not paid by Disney to say that, but do work in the industry, so know how the funding would work. However, the What If series is still set to go ahead as scheduled, with work on a second series already underway. So if all goes according to plan, this will be released in mid-2021 and is an animated series but will have a darker side to it. Black Widow is due to be released on November 6th this year, and as it currently stands, cinemas worldwide are starting to reopen from August. But what will the world be like in November? No one knows. The Eternals have been shifted from November 6th to February 12th, 2021, and we also have 2 other Marvel films out in 2021. Final announcement is about Disney's Mulan. The first date change was supposed to be for the 24th of July, but as I said way back when, I doubted this would go ahead, and it has changed for a second time. It is now set for the 21st of August. Fingers crossed the pandemic has decreased even more by then. But anyway, let's move on to the main focus of this video, and that is my top 10 Disney Plus originals. Now, these are my personal preference as my top 10. It's not to say I don't like the others or you wouldn't like the others more than mine. Next week, I will be looking at every Disney Plus original that we have here in the UK. I'm not going to do any honorable mentions, but next week we will be going into more detail of some of the other shows that I did really enjoy that didn't make the cut for this. But with no further ado, at number 10, we have Zenimation. As I said before, this is a great relaxation series where there is no dialogue or music. It makes you appreciate the sound design of the cartoons far more, as usually they are drowned out by the music or the dialogue going on. So now you can see all those added moments that enhance the songs. At number 9, we have Be Our Chef. Now, I really enjoyed this cooking show. It's a typical cooking show, but with families. There are 5 families who all compete against each other, 2 at a time, to create a Disney-inspired dish, and each episode is a different theme. The end prize is a Disney cruise, and their final dish will be featured in a Disney restaurant. It's amazing to see what these families create, and also to meet some of the actual chefs at Walt Disney World Resort. My only critique of this is that the presenter is a little bit annoying, but due to the kids in the show, she is needed to help them. Remember me, though we have to say goodbye. Sorry about that. Number 8 is a celebration of the music from Coco. It is a fantastic 50-minute show that not only features some of the iconic music from the amazing Pixar film Coco, but some traditional Mexican music, which I think is a great to experience. Now, it is not a full concert as you would think, as they do have interviews with actors, singers, and the directors, which to me does stalemate it a little, but also explains why the main actor of Miguel doesn't perform, but his brother does instead. I would rather have watched the whole show itself, but maybe they didn't want to show it as it wanted to keep it special for those who attended in person. Everybody wants to be a superhero, but coming in at number 7, we have Marvel's Hero Project, which can be a bit of an emotional show. It looks at the lives of some extraordinary kids who have put aside their disabilities or want to make things better for everyone and not just themselves. Marvel editors meet to come up with ideas for a comic book based on the lives of these kids who are selfless. Each episode follows one of these kids, but I don't believe they know that it is Marvel, but just think it's a documentary about what they are doing for the community or other people. Then at the end, they are given a gift from Marvel, a custom comic based on them, and a leather hero jacket that is custom to them. Such an amazing series, and I can't wait to finish it. At number 6, we enter the very interesting and wacky world, according to Jeff Goldblum. Now, who doesn't love this guy? He is a legend and is very interesting to see the world through his eyes. Now, this series is going through some origins of things like ice cream, coffee, sneakers, and other things like that. In some of the episodes, Jeff makes his own things, just like making his own ice cream, which is quite interesting. This would be higher on my list, but some of the facts in this are a little bit questionable, but it is a fun program to watch regardless. Stargirl is at number 5. I was pleasantly surprised with this film, as I felt it was going to be more of a kid film, but it has more of a rom-com feel from the noughties, just with a bit of a lighter feel for a family audience. It is the story of a high schooler that gets introduced to a girl who has been homeschooled until now, called Stargirl. When she starts singing and playing her ukulele in school, good things start happening. And as any rom-com, there is romance in it with some fun scenes, but then about 2/3 takes a turn and the characters need to reconcile. Only criticism I have with this film is the ending. It is a little strange, but I suppose it does go with the whole theme of the film. Disney Gallery Star Wars The Mandalorian comes in at number 4. Now, this is a great behind-the-scenes show that isn't your typical 30 to 60 minutes behind-the-scenes look at The Mandalorian, but a show series of almost 30-minute episodes, and each one looks at a different aspect. Directing, cast, technology, etc. It is a different style from the behind-the-scenes too, as well as the usual interviews and behind-the-scenes footage. It has a sit-down talk show style feel where executive producer Jon Favreau, who you may have seen in the Iron Man films as Happy Hogan. Anyways, John is joined by different people around the table to discuss each topic. I am yet to finish it, but can't wait to see how it all comes together, being a videographer and a Star Wars fan. To hit off the top 3, we have One Day at Disney. This is a great hour-long special which takes you through some of the staff at Disney who are called cast members. This documentary shows you the daily lives of people such as the train driver at Disneyland, one of the Lion King cast, one of the vets at Animal Kingdom, a Disney animator, and more. It also has interviews from CEO Bob Iger, who in my opinion has given a major positive impact across Disney. There are also shorts of this which follow one story per episode, which are a maximum of 10 minutes long. Defo one to watch. We've had the making of, so number 2 has to be The Mandalorian. This is a beautiful series. It is what Star Wars fans really want from Disney, I believe. It appeals to all audiences of all ages. It has an old Western style feel, but in the Star Wars galaxy. It is directed by Star Wars enthusiasts and some fresh, brand new directors. If you haven't watched it yet, then get on it. Even if you aren't a Star Wars fan, I'd still give it a go. Then finally, at number 1, drum roll please, Mickey. The Imagineering Story. I cannot tell you how much I actually love this series. If you've ever been to any Disney park or cruise, then you really need to watch this. You need to see and appreciate all the hard work that all these amazing visionaries put into making your experiences truly magical. You also get a glimpse at some marvelous new attractions. But this goes right back from when Walt had an idea for a park, right through to modern day. They have gone through many leadership changes due to unfortunate events of legends passing away, and also hardships through financial uncertainty, but the Imagineers persevered and now, in my opinion, are thriving more than ever with Galaxy's Edge, Toy Story Land, and the new Marvel campuses across the world. If I had watched this show when I was a kid, I would have aspired to be an Imagineer when I grew up. And that is it for this week. I want to know what your top Disney Plus original shows and films are, so pop a comment down below. Next week we will be looking at every Disney Plus original show and film that is currently on Disney Plus UK, as well as addressing one viewer's comment about a specific original film. If you haven't yet, it would mean the world to us if you hit that subscribe button for you to keep up to date with all Disney Plus UK items, as well as our other videos. If you'd like to support the channel, then you can tip us using the link displayed on the screen and in the description. Other ways you can support us is to share the video with your friends, We love talking to new people, so share it with other Disney lovers and pop a comment down and let's start chatting. Thanks very much for watching. We greatly appreciate every one of you who takes the time to watch our videos and interact with us. But until next time.